rarely have I seen somebody so fuming with a straight sets win.
Yeah, I'm just looking for a big win right now. I'm in this 4 or 5 week slump, and I've been playing with Gabriel Clemens, and I've been playing so much better than that. And what I would say, Dan, is the game of darts, a lot of it is in your mind, and my mind was weak tonight. And I'm pretty disappointed with my behaviour, not behaviour as in the sense that I put anybody off, but my behaviour as in the way I sort of produced darts tonight. I'm just a little bit disappointed in myself there. I know I've always got my doubles, 9 out of 14's fantastic, but I'm not here to have an 88 average. I might go back and be happy with a 3-0 win, but I thought it was better than that tonight.
You're obviously coming into this year's William Hill World Championship as the reigning Premier League champion, but immediately after that, you catch COVID, you struggle, and it's been quite a long road back for you so far.
I don't think COVID's the number one thing. I think there was a couple of technical things. I mean, we go back to PDC TV, where I'm playing Simon Whitlock, averaging 118 at the Autumn Series, 4-0 up. There's a little something coming to my game which is just not right with the throw. I had a chat with Wayne Mardle, see if he could help me, and he told me everything that I thought was problem with the game. The COVID's a great excuse. It's an easy excuse. I feel fit, I feel strong. That's not the real issue. I was a bit weak in the mind tonight, and I've got 11 days to correct that. But I'm in the last 32 of the Worlds. I've got to find that granite, that determination. I watched once again Mark Selby 3 each today. People say that there's that equality between me and the way he plays snooker, and I thought that was going to inspire me tonight. Practice well. I lost the bull, and then Diogo turned around and said Glenn can throw first. So for half an hour that was like, why has he done that? And it's a tough game up there. It's a tough game, Dan.
It's interesting you say that. You have been practicing playing these online games with the German number one, Gabriel Clemens. And look, you've been posting the stats, so unless you're lying to everybody, the standard's there. The game is there. It's just unlocking it in the big games. That's winning a game on stage is something you haven't done since the Premier League, I think.
I never won a game against Gabriel. I mean, my averages went from 94 to 99, but I tried to treat it. I put my shoes on, and it was really warm in my dark room, and I tried to make it as much as what Ali Pali would be. And he's playing terrific. So I come here and I was like, right, come on. I'm playing Steve Beaton. This is going to be great. It's his 30th year. I played in the BDO once, and I was definitely playing Sam Head, and then all of a sudden Mike Day from New Zealand beats him. So overnight, I never once practiced for Diogo, and no disrespect to the guy, but I wanted to play that legend of Steve Beaton up there. And then, I get a great chance to showcase what I've been doing over the past 2 weeks, and it just didn't work. And it's a lonely place up there. It's a lonely place when you're not playing well.
Well, look, the first thing is to win the game. You've done that. You'll be back after Christmas.
Yeah.
And in what is a particularly tricky section of the draw, in what may be the most wide open William Hill World Championship we've seen, it's a huge opportunity now, isn't it? How good are you at putting these situations behind you to then just look forward?
Well, I thought it was a great draw, Dan. A.D. Lewis, Rob Cross and Jamie Hughes, not one of us were playing well. And then when the non-seeds come out, you're looking at, you want to avoid Dirk and you want to avoid Damon Heta. And I wouldn't rule out Baggish, who I think's the best American since Larry Butler. And all of a sudden they're in our section now. But they were the things that were motivating me in my practice. I was beginning to practice 2, 3, 4 hours a day again. And I wasn't playing like I did tonight. It's an extraordinary game, darts. It might be just a little bit of tungsten in your hands, but I'm beginning to realise more and more that an awful lot of the game is in your mind.
Well, enjoy your Christmas. come back stronger?
You're the best, Dan.
Yeah,
You're the best.
flattery will get you absolutely
You're the best.
nowhere.
Glenn-
I know you know.
You're the best, Dan Dawson.
Glenn, you mentioned it being a lonely place up there. Do you almost feel like you're battling yourself a little bit at the moment?
How did Borough get on? They were 1-0 up to you?
Yeah, 1-1-0.
Yeah, get in. Yeah, I was fighting with myself, and I was beginning to think I must look a real Wally, on the stage tonight, because I thought I won a second set and left 2 darts in the board. My mind was not great tonight, and because just utter frustration, because I wanted to average 110. I wanted to make a big statement tonight, just because I've been practicing okay and practicing well, and I'm the Premier League champion. I've got to go out there, and an 88 average is just, oh God, I can do so much better than this, and it was quite lonely up there.
Were you not aware that you'd left your darts in the board? Was that just a sign of frustration, like you said?
Just my mind was just, that's pretty much the headline of this interview. My mind wasn't where it should have been tonight, and it's so frustrating. I should be going home with a 3-0 victory. I'm on a very early train in the morning, because I want to get back to Middlesbrough, I want to get back to my practice board, and I'm assuming I'm coming back on Boxing Day, and I had everything planned because that's the way I am. I'm regimental, and that's not the way I wanted to play tonight.
And ever since the Premier League, has this been the toughest spell of your career, the first kind of bump in the road?
I haven't celebrated the Premier League. I kissed that trophy, I slept with that trophy, and 3 hours later I was in a car on the way to Heathrow, and then my darts have just gone downhill so badly. It's like, you know me from the Teesside ranking events days. I've never played bad, and I've tried to tick every box. Is it technical? Is it, COVID was an easy excuse. It's nothing to do with COVID. I'm fit, I'm strong. I know exactly where it is, and it's in my mind. And that's how I won Lakeside. That's how I won Premier League, because I was strong mentally, and right now I'm not.
Are you just going to take a few days to regroup now and then back on the practice board over Christmas?
I'll be on practice board tomorrow night. I'm very angry, very disappointed, and I've won 3-0. But don't you think that sums me up? I'm never happy.
Thanks, Glenn. Thanks for your time.
Glenn, you talk about you're still learning in this game, and things you've learned from this evening over the last 3 months. It may surprise some people, but it shows what game darts is.
I thought I had the answers, because when you're 50-year-old and you're experienced, and you think you're going to have the answers to these young pups who are coming up, but it's just everything I thought was going to happen tonight didn't happen, and I'm beating myself up tonight, and it's disappointing, and I just wanted to make a statement, and I didn't do that. And the headlines is just exactly what I know it's going to be. It's like Glenn is a great finisher, but I've got to, I don't know, just my darts didn't sit right, and my mind didn't feel good, and the throw felt great. I had a fantastic MC, and all them things are in my mind. I'm fighting, and and luckily, Diogo was nowhere near where he wants to be. But yeah,
just one on the expectations from yourself and I'm sure your fans and people on social media. Has that played a part, do you think, in your declining form over the last couple of months?
I like that question, and I'll answer it